wala akong hawak na script, wala ka rin. So pareho lang tayo nito. Let's see, no,
Yes po.
how far can we dig on our discussion. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay po, sure. So, hello po. My name is Jet Haynes Dilag. Um, uh, Currently po, I'm in Manila. So, I'm very well privileged to be having this interview with Tito Jong. Thank you for having me.
Yes, you're
Um,
welcome.
I'm, I'm currently studying. So, I'm studying nursing, and I do hope I get to graduate. It's been fun. I served a mission that was 5 years ago. Nakawi po ako. And after my mission, I served callings in the church. So currently, I magnify my calling in the stake. So I'm the stake communications director,
Oh, wow.
and yeah, and I also handle WSR. So I'm a specialist, and I'm currently single.
All right. Good to know. Before we'll go further, Jet, let's go back to where you come from. Can you tell us more about your childhood experience or your growing up in Fairview, as far as you could remember?
Okay po. Ala, of course po, I grew up with Imbo, your
Yes.
youngest your youngest your youngest son. He's my best friend growing up, and growing up masaya. Um Englishero po ako dati. Iba-iba yung kung ano-ano man sinasabi ko. I think I see myself as maingay na jolly child at the
Okay.
church. So like I would always cause a scene. But um I think it's part of growing up kasi I think it's part of figuring out how you're growing. So ayun, that was me way back
Okay.
then. Mhm.
So how does it look like to have all sisters in your siblings? Are you been one time longing for a brother or something?
I've always longing for a brother. Kaya po siguro I'm close with Imbo
Yeah.
because I consider him like my brother.
Uh-huh.
Um it has this unique challenges, I think, as the oldest in the family. Like you get an idea from your parents, like how they're built up, mended. You get that kind of influence, but you also have this childish influence from your younger sisters. Then, so it's a well blended mix. But yes, I've always wanted to have an older brother, para my guidance, like to orient what life is. But
Mhm.
I think it's good because I think that's how my life is built as an older sister. You figure it out on your own,
Yes.
ganon.
I'm just so excited to have you on board, Jet, in my podcast, just to let my viewers know that we are not only one-sided person, and we can handle younger generations and older generations. So we're in between. So let's go back to your childhood. Then let's talk about your. I know you went to the States for a while and uh, your
Yeah,
PhD degree here. How was that? Can you tell us more about that?
it was quite challenging. Like I'm super grateful to be able to spend time there to study, but it was very difficult. I think I've learned many things. Like there's a lot of lists, but I think I'm just gonna pick a few. I think
Mhm,
number one is that it's a great country. Totoo talaga. Like there's like a lot of opportunities
mhm.
doon. Um, Second, when you're brown, you're attractive. Because
Wow,
I'm brown skin.
confident.
So growing up, so when I was a kid, I'm insecure kasi
Yes, yes. Isa
la,
sa atin diyan, eh.
yeah,
Oo.
'di ba? Sabi ko, naku, the influence is so, ano talaga, was rough growing up. Like, uy, medyo kailangan mong pumuti ng konti, may mga whitening products sa
Yes.
tabi-tabi, mga ganyan. So, ako naman, like, kawawa yung balat. ko, nagda-dry na dahil sa mga pinapatong-patong ko na mga products. But when I went there, I was attractive. Hindi ko I was surprised.
What school was that? Which school was that?
California State University.
Okay, that's in
So,
which city in California?
um, in Paradise,
Paradise.
Paradise siya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That time it was so unique, but at the same time, like, um, I enjoyed it, pero mahirap siya. Like, you get to study, but you know, money was very challenging that time kasi you have to figure out how to pay. Studying abroad is not easy. Like
Yes.
you have to figure out how to get your way. Like, so I've learned the hard way. So mahirap, like part-time jobs, finding a way to get resources. Good
Mhm.
thing may mga Filipinos na
Mhm.
tumutulong that they can support. Pero syempre may mga Filipino na may mga chismis din na nagkakalat.
Of
So sabi
course.
ko, and ako like I don't want to be in that situation. But I've been longing to move. Like gusto ko mag-move like somewhere that is like where my community is, like growing up in the church. Mas
Mhm.
preferable ko po talaga yan because there's like a difference. Um but then I decided na I think it's good for me to just go home because
Mhm.
I feel like it's much better and I don't want it to make it harder for me because
Mhm.
it's but
So, you took up general courses there.
yes po I had, yeah.
So, when you went back to the Philippines, anong sumunod ng ano ginawa mo or you went on the mission? Ganun
Yes
ba?
po.
Okay.
Something came into me like I think I went to the temple.
Mhm.
Then I saw missionary. Sabi ko, okay. Because it hasn't been in my mind at that time. Pero sabi ko, okay, I want to serve a mission. So,
Pero was it in your mind long before like you were just a child or in your young women days na pagdating ng missionary time mo mag-mission ka or it was just parang okay mag-mission na lang ako or ano
that's a good
how
question.
did you decide to go on a mission?
That's a good question. I think before pa, I had a thought about it, but
Mm,
it hasn't been kicking in my mind.
mm,
Kasi my parents both serve missions, and
yes.
of course, nasa bahay ako. I've been listening to their stories about the mission. It's so nice. I've heard good things about it, and ako naman like, okay. But when I grew up, like, oh, it started to kick into me na, oh, I think
Okay.
mission is interesting. So dun po nag-start.
So can you tell us more about your mission experience?
My mission, okay, this one is also unique.
Okay.
I like the word unique kasi I've noticed na the pattern of my life is unique. So, um, I applied for my mission. Online na siya that time.
Mhm.
And then, I got my mission call. Binuksan ko siya with my family. Tapos, California.
Yes.
Hala. So, I got the call na I was about to serve in California Sacramento mission.
Oh, that's in the
And,
north, upward north.
opo, it's the north. And I was surprised because I lived in the north from
Yes.
that time. And sabi ko, what? How interesting it is na I was got to call back from
Is there
that part.
any line in the questions, in the online questions where there is somewhat related to your
Mm,
California schooling or something?
no. No, I didn't put anything. Even yung school ko, like I didn't put anything like school info.
No.
I just put my high school. I
Mm,
just put my mom and dad na, oh, they served in the Philippines, ganyan.
yes. And
So
then, yeah, go
I
ahead
was
with your mission after that.
I was expecting Philippines because
Uh-huh.
I was in the state of very like humbling experience at that time. So when I got the call, sabi ko, hala, pinapabalik na ako sa California. Bakit
Mhm.
kaya? So like, so I go, oh, iba talagang ang Diyos. Doon ko nakita na, oh, the calling, like, the leaders of the church, they really prayed for it. Like, hindi basta-basta. So I thought sending you to different areas is just like parang trip-trip lang, but it's
No.
not.
And then
Hindi
what
pala po.
happened after that?
After that, I got into training sa MTC, so it's been 6 years. And then I did not finish my whole training kasi dumating yung pandemic. So we were the last batch on that MTC training. It was
Wow,
very unique. First time
unique
namin
talaga,
lahat.
unique talaga.
Opo, bigla.
And then, uh, so you have moved to another assignment, right? Which mission was that?
Philippine San Pablo Mission.
Yeah, okay. Pareho pala kayo ni Kuya Ian, San Pablo Mission.
Yay! Best mission.
Can you tell us more about your companion, your areas, the people whom you are talking to, or your mission leaders, or some fun fact that we you want to share?
Um, Companions. Marami ako naging companions. Like, I think pandemic was so unique kasi normally in the mission you have like 300 or 200 missionaries
Mm.
coming in, but we were like less than 100. So, and San Pablo is wide at that time. So right now the mission is about to be divided na.
Uh-huh.
So there's gonna be Philippines Lipa mission,
Oh.
and Lipa is gonna be Batangas. We
Mhm.
used to have that in the mission map, but no longer na kasi they'll take it na.
Mhm.
So I had two companions, I had three from one, so iba't iba. I had three mission leaders. The first one was the President and Sister Davis.
Mhm.
Um, well, when I got there, pauwi na rin sila.
Mhm.
And then si President Miguel Valdez, if
Oh,
naalala niyo po siya,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and his wife, they were temporarily assigned to be
Mhm.
mission leaders at the
So this was
time.
during COVID time.
Opo, they
Okay.
were the interims.
Okay.
Before, wala pa kasi, like, they weren't allowed pa yung newly
Mm.
mission leaders namin to come here to the Philippines. So they were temporarily assigned. Then my president and sister loaner, they came. So
Mhm.
it's so unique. I like all of them.
Yes.
Different personalities, different what they want to do in the mission, which is
Mhm.
good.
So are you still in
Um
contact with them from any of your mission leaders?
oh yes po. Yes.
Mhm. So like you have Zoom or conference or reunion. So what do you do?
Oh, we have conferences like sa Zoom. That's the
Uh-huh.
only thing that we can do. Um they haven't been I don't think that they haven't thought siguro of meeting up, but I
Mhm.
do hope so. But for sure sa Utah magaganap because most of them they're in Utah.
Yun, so may
Um
mga ano kayo, mga
mhm.
Americans na kasama pala sa mission.
Opo,
Okay.
halos mga Americans po yung kasama po namin. And mostly Zoom. I like it
Mhm.
because I get to see like we live such a very unique time po, no? Like
Yeah.
we have Zoom, we have Google Meet, we have
Mhm.
anything that we can able to see each other, which is great po, no?
Mhm.
So pag Zoom, like I always like scroll and
Uh-huh.
see what's going on, and then I would
Yes,
see like,
yes.
oh, some of them got married.
Oo. Parang may ibig sabihin yan, ah.
Opo nga, Tito Jong eh. Sabi ko,
Oo,
okay,
okey lang. It
congrats.
will come, it will come.
Mhm.
Basahin ko lang itong ano, i-ano ko sa Copilot. Who are the Gen Z? Gen Z is the first generation to grow up with smartphones, social media, and constant internet access from early childhood. They're often called digital natives, a term that reflects how naturally they navigate online spaces and technology. Totoo ba ito?
It's true, actually po. That's really true.
So, between different platforms, ano yung ano mo, parang first choice mo? Like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or
Ah.
can you, what do you call it?
Different, like differentiate all the platforms that I
Oh, yung
use.
ginagamit mo
Wow.
ngayon, ano yung
Ano
mga
yun po, I use Instagram for now.
So Instagram, and then you also have Facebook.
I
Yung
have
masyado.
Facebook. I
So
have
can you enumerate it by by uh,
Sure.
yeah, yung tawag yan, yung kung ano talagang ginagamit mo, the list from the top to the list.
Okay, sure, sure. My first would be Instagram because
Uh-huh.
that's where I mostly take pictures, and I would just post anything randomly. Not randomly, but that's
Uh-huh.
just my preference. And then second, we have this called Snapchat. I use
Oh,
that one to communicate with my friends. Yeah.
so it's
And
not
I
more
use
like a messenger and Snapchat.
yeah, it's like a messenger.
Okay.
And I would just use that to vent out what I want to vent out. And then on Facebook, I use also Facebook because I wanted to see ano mga nagaganap na from
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yes.
Um I think that's my least. That's my least. And
Okay.
the rest, there are a bunch of apps that I don't use.
Okay.
My TikTok, there's TikTok, yes. My
May
TikTok.
TikTok account ka rin.
Yes po,
Okay.
TikTok.
So
Mm-mm.
doon yung mga ano mo, mga anong klaseng pino-post mo doon, yung mga out of the world na ano, mga images or something, I don't know. Kasi
No,
hindi ako
like
nagti-TikTok eh, hindi ko I haven't tried, making an account sa TikTok, pero maybe one day dahil nasa social media na ako palagi, eh. So, but nasa YouTube ang pangmatanda ito, eh, yung parang kung if you go deeper, ang YouTube nasa ilalim, eh, para siyang, ano ba siya, search engine, 'no?
opo, search
Yes.
engine po siya.
Hindi siya
Um,
masyadong parang parang social media na kagaya ng Instagram na ano o yung ano 'no, hindi ko pa masyadong clear yung paggamit niyan.
ah, I can differentiate naman po. So, right now, in my generation,
Oo.
we, lahat po kami, we use TikTok. Um, TikTok is like an all-in Facebook, YouTube,
Okay.
Instagram, and it's also like a messenger. Um, it's Instagram because you can post whatever images like you said po.
Oo.
Facebook, you can share whatever you want, what's on your mind, and it can be YouTube because there are videos that you can actually click any
Mhm.
content. You can actually earn money faster on TikTok, they
Oh,
say.
really? Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
like kahit po magla-live po kayo on TikTok, like
Oo.
the amount of time that you accumulate, you can actually earn money from there.
Mhm.
So may mga random people, they do live.
Yeah,
And
sa'tin kasi wala pa ako
mm,
sa idea na, getting monetized. Parang akin lang, catching up with my friends,
mhm,
former classmates and everything. So, yeah, it's a good idea na mag-isip-isip din ako ng ano yung tawag yan, yung where you can earn out of doing something on social media.
mm. And opo, you can consider that one if you would like to. And it's a messenger. We call this streak. So streak means like it gives you an idea like if hindi mo na chat yung person, you have to send more to each
Uh-huh.
other. So like my generation is quite different. So I think compared from before, you can text like long messages to each
Uh-huh.
other. Kami no, we send two things. We send a video from a random person, then
Uh,
you send us a video or send us a moving picture, which is a GIF.
oh, really?
Yeah, no need of explanation. At least we
Okay.
see what your ganun po yung system of communication na po. Kaya we
So
use TikTok mostly.
kaya yung parang ano na lang, POV ba yan? POV, something gano'n?
Yes po, POV, mga gano'n.
Ah,
But I don't use TikTok. I think it's too much. It
okay.
it just like grabs your attention. Like a person average lang, they might look on it 2 hours, 3 hours on the phone. So I prefer Instagram. I think compared to the two, Instagram is way safer than
Okay.
TikTok. Yes po.
Right. So let's shift gear. Let's talk about your education or what you're pursuing right now. Nursing, right?
Opo, nursing.
Anong end goal niyan? Pupunta ka ng Amerika, babalik ka dito?
Pwede po. But actually it changed my mind because I wanted to be a lawyer like an accountant.
Oo,
Yun po yung gusto ko. That's what
oo.
what I took in the States. But when I served the mission and I love the dynamic kasi of teaching and helping people, and
Yes.
then pandemic was a sickly time.
Yeah.
So while I was in the mission, nagbago isip ko. Pag-uwi ko, sabi ko kay mami, "Mami, mukhang pupunta na ako sa footsteps mo." So, "Ano yun anak? Mag-aaral ako ng nursing."
Oo.
"Sigurado ka ba?" Gano'n
Talaga?
siya. "Are you
Oo.
sure?" I wanted to have a good career, like, I wanted to work in a hospital,
Yeah.
and I also wanted to do teaching.
Okay.
So, I wanted to have a good steady career. So, yun ang inisip ko, nursing.
Yeah, you
Yun po.
can further your study here in the US by pursuing a master's degree in nursing. So yan ang ginagawa ni ano ngayon, ni Sharvin.
Talaga
Kasama
po, si Kuya
kasama
Shar?
siya para ano, ang pasok niya kasi dito nursing, but eventually he's planning to shift gear to sa medicine ulit. Pero for now, nursing yung ano niya. And for him to stay on the US, dapat mag-aral siya ng ano ng masters sa nursing. Kaya
Mm.
once in every semester pumupunta siya sa ano sa Arizona.
Ay, wow!
So,
Ang layo.
ang layo
Back
nga.
and forth.
Yeah. So how do you like nursing?
It's fun. I like it.
So
Um,
you're done with copying, we're done with
Opo,
anong year
tapos
ka
na
na
po.
ba? Anong ano ka na? Anong year ka na?
4th 4th year na po.
So so when are you expect to graduate
Hopefully this year.
this
Hopefully po.
year? Which
Opo.
is tri-semester ba dyan ngayon or
Opo, tri-semester na po siya.
okay. So that would be like December or uh
I think somewhere there, December,
December.
but we'll
Okay.
we'll see. Nagbago na po eh. Nagbago na
Okay.
po. Mm.
All right. So let's now look ahead. What's your plan for say in the next 5 to 10 years? What's in your mind right now? Ganun ba mag-isip ang mga Gen Z? Sa amin Gen X, ganun kami mag-isip eh. Baka
Ay naku
shorter na
po.
ngayon, baka 3 to 5 years na lang or
Medyo iba po. Very different actually po. There's a tension between your time and our
yes,
time. It's a very
exactly.
sensitive. Sure. So in the future, like future wise na yon, I like growing up in the church na you need to have clarity, sense of purpose.
Uh,
So in the future, I'm looking forward to get married. Yun
okay.
po yung isa sa mga goal ko. Because I'm 26 and
Yeah.
in my
Wow,
age,
26
I'm quite pressured po
Um,
because that's why the least I use is Facebook because everyone is married
uh,
and I don't wanna see it.
yeah, like
Um it makes me sad.
really?
But it makes me happy as well for them.
But,
Um,
'di ba sa inyo yung time na you can extend like 30 above to get married? Dito ngayon ang mga edad
no,
they're just hanging out, eh. They don't go into serious, dating, don't
no.
go into group.
Mm-mm. It's really sad po because in my generation, there's a tension between. There are three things kasi po na there's a tension with the Gen X, Gen Y, and Gen Z.
Uh-huh,
First is obedience, second is chastity, and third is dating.
uh-huh.
It's very different. If kayo po, obedience, like you're very eager to do something right away. But for us, we would have to think second thoughts. Am I
Mhm.
sure to do this? Am I sure to do that? Ganon. I mentioned chastity is because before, walang masyadong mga LGBTQ. But
Yes.
right now, there's so many. Even in the church, marami na po. Dumadami
Mhm.
na. And it's a conflict between obedience because in the family proclamation, we're told na man and woman is ordained of God.
Yes.
But in this time, it's quite sensitive. So ayun. Third is dating is because um mostly yung mga kaedad ko, they're not sure of who they date. Like
Uh-huh.
we call this situationship.
Yes.
Situationship. Like you're in the situation like let's share each other's interests but we have no label. Like I have no authority to do whatever with you.
Okay.
Ganon. So that's why we're quite sensitive. We're
Mm.
very sensitive beings. Ganon po.
All right. So in a minute or two, Jet, can you want to say something? We haven't talked about.
I'm just grateful po to have this podcast.
You're welcome.
Opo. But I appreciate kayo po. In your generation, you guys are amazing. Like great examples. Mm-mm.
All right. On that note, Jet, thank you so much for coming to my podcast and
Po, regards din po. Bye-bye
bye bye.
po.